Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Insomnia. This is Girl RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today here next to these lockers. I think we got everything from them last episode, indeed. Oh, that's our locker right there. Oh, okay. It actually says that. Okay, I'll put these in there, since I don't need it, but... Ooh. What? Did I get that last episode? I did. I got that from here. A pack made of rack hide, reinforced with thin armor plates. This pack has a very smart system of pockets and sections, while also serving as an extra piece of armor. Dalok is an infamous opportunist, thief, and burglar from the late 4th century. He was known for his multitude of inventions, for example, his gear, which is ideally balanced. You know, it's not heavier on one side. I am overloaded, though. So what it... just... does that. Am I overloaded still? I am still. Overloaded doesn't see... No, what does overloaded mean? What does it make? Also, I will disassemble these things later on, so I'll put them in here as well. This is needed for something. And to be honest, all these parts... I don't think I need them with me. What is that? Handmade bullets. That I might need. Weapon parts. Circuitry. Nope. That's not how that goes. Can I double click? I can indeed. We got lockpicks over here. We got some bullets, saline solution, some medicine, some chemicals, patience card that I can't sell. We got some other things. Broth? Broth. That's probably for potions, right? I can't eat that. No, it is for eating. Okay, and I got gunpowder. I'll keep that over here. Then we probably have a new... Oof, we have a lot of things. Let's look at what we have. So, I have ion, which is the same as our military helmets, except it looks different. Doesn't look as nice, so I don't like it. What about this thing? It's not as good. Our Dakon's jacket. It is different, though, I think. In defense against explosion is a little bit better than defense against fire, but everything else is sort of not. We have a hammer that's not as good as that. We have a... Okay, so we're selling that. We're keeping... I'm selling some of this. Where's the quartermaster? No, not that. M for map. So I'm right here. Quartermaster's right here. Right? Where in the... Hi. Hello. Need supplies. Well, I want to sell you my supplies, but still. So this jacket doesn't matter. That helmet doesn't matter. That hammer doesn't matter. These pants also don't matter. Critical protection. Did I compare the pants? I think I might have. I think I might have not. Let's divide this into 1920. Da. And that gets me this. And then I exchange... And we're good. Let's look at our pens here. Can press escape to exit dialogue. Ooh. Oh, this does lower speed, but... Nah, I prefer heavy stuff, because that's my character, I think. Let's see. Put that over there. The rest of the stuff stays with me. Oh, the pens are very cheap. Really? Interesting. Gotcha. Okay. Let's take care of our... No, we're not over-encumbered anymore. I was going to say, yeah, let's take care of that, but apparently that's not the case. Also, pliers need to be divided. Let's put them over there. No, not divided. You know, deconstructed. And now we can continue. So, hi, guys. We have a lot of people to talk to. Vayana. Hi. A girl rests between sets. Broken capillaries surround her pupils, and large beads of sweat have gathered along her brow. Bored, newbie? She asks. Yeah, well, as far as I can see, you're not bad at lifting the heavy stuff. How did I live without your approval this whole time? The other week I bench pressed 120. How much you got? You want to bet you can't even lift 100? 100. Actually, my character might have some of that. Let's leave the competition for later. I knew you didn't have the guts, kid. Here, take the dumbbell and start lifting. What am I supposed to do with it? What's not clear? You pull it until your arm falls off, and when it does, you pull it with the other. Okay, sure, thank you. What's the situation? I serve surrounded by men who are interested solely in grub and porno mags. The only thing they can protect Herb against is the threat of too much food. We're screwed, she says. Do you know what's going on at the border? Ask Darcy. He just got back from that hellhole. Twitchers, gangs of scavengers. It's better to hear about the war than see it. We'll never learn anything. We've trashed this place just like we did our planet back in the day. By the way, what about Quad Zero? Where does his name come from? Oh, see, that was a little present from Civilian Control. They sent him his ID, and instead of his number, all there was there were 4 zeros. We laughed so hard we fell over, as if an explosion went off. That's not... Don't describe how... That's okay. Just sort of stuck. You wouldn't describe the falling over. Anyway, Avel fills a pipe with cryoma tobacco, and hums a tune. Are you looking for someone, soldier? Yeah, I don't know. So you decided to light it up after a workout, eh? Good choice. Yeah, you're a bit of a joker, aren't you? I'm on duty here. Yeah, in the gym facility. The administration has to be sure that the iron weights don't get stolen and sold as scrap. What's the most... Well, just so you know, I am stealing one of those. What's the most important thing for a man on duty? To make sure the dumbbells are back in their spots and that the lock is up to date. Are you serious? Are you insane? Stand back and don't distract me from watching the lower levels. That "are you insane" is all just a little bit out of nowhere. Where do people have fun around here? If you like beating people up, take a walk around the residential neighborhood. But I prefer to spend my time at the Second Wind. That's a local pastry shop. You can also check out Black's bookstore. Can you tell me what's going on in the near range? The world is... Oh, that's not the one that she suggested. The world is obviously going to the dogs. No use trying to figure out why. You'll end up knee-deep in shit. Rebels are everywhere. It's about time the government actually governed this dump. What do you think of the reason is? The committee is trying to snatch control of the Autonomy Council. Snatch control of the Autonomy Council. Out of the Autonomy Council, suppose? Or away from? After the explosion in Lim, their people are everywhere. Where did they get so many resources? The council allocates millions to enhance security and investigations. Looks like the Ordinate is done. We will be disbanded in less than a year. Well, okay. Hi. Payment. A plain-looking girl scrutinizes your face. You don't look too good. Is everything alright? Yeah. I guess I haven't recovered from the big sleep yet. I totally get it. Last time I couldn't get it together for a month and a half. You know what? During the latest raid, I came across a bandit arms horde. Here, have a stimulant. And you probably need it more than I do. That line over there is a thing. Many thanks. I have no idea why that line was even... I don't understand. Can you tell me what's going on here? Oh, her name is Blatt. Sure. Yeah, thank Azar, no new mortuary urn has appeared this week. That's interesting, a mortuary urn. However, this sort of thing won't last. There's a lot of unrest in the nearest range these days. The situation has reached boiling point. The authorities have decided to deal with Zone B27, which means we're among those who can kick the shit out of the inhabitants. Well, at least that sounds fun. Yeah, you guys all sound jolly and amazing and fun. As far as I can see, you don't think much of getters. Who cares what I think? I was ordered not to be too nice to them, and breaking orders leads directly to being court-martialed. After all, even if you mess up smashing a rebel's head in, whoever... That's not being too nice. Whoever's behind you will finish the job. That's also... That wasn't also the question. I don't care what you tell yourself at night, really. Can you tell me what's going on here? I think Azar no new mortuary. Speaking of fun, yeah, let me guess. You took a stroll around the nest only to find garbage and bums with TB. You can play cups with them, but it would be better to go see Black and get some books. Maybe they'll promote you to Major. Do you know anything about the terrorist attacks? The government has declared high alert, and now all the outposts are being staffed with new recruits. Only it won't get any better here until we learn how to work together. Good leaders are everything. How to work together is not about the leaders, though. I don't get it. It's fine. Come on through, don't stop. Who are they talking to? Hey, are you Black? No. Let me. Please let me. Please let me. I would love to. Please! Oh, I can't shut it down. Okay, let's have a chat with Borsta over here. An elderly woman with strong forearms and a sneering face leans her elbows on the counter with an air of self-importance. She speaks to you without hiding her appearance. Why would she... Anyway. Okay, lunch is over. I ain't serving nothing else. Could there perhaps be something left over? I can scrape up some leftover on my porridge. I guess I'm not that I am, actually. Gimme. Oh, it's all good to you, sweetheart. Good for you. You and the likes of you get a plate full of the same stuff all across the sector, so eat up and don't piss me off. Can I buy an extra meal? Aw, she doesn't give me one for free? How much for water? 200? Holy, 400? Oh, that's because it's stew. What about these dumbbells? They're kind of nasty. Okay. Booze. Oh, we got booze over here. That's 1,000. I want that, though. Yes, I want to cancel the deal. Oh, let's just press escape. Okay. Tell me about the situation in the nest. Situation? The roaches have launched an attack on the pot of soup. About a dozen people were slaughtered during the retaliation, and another half-dozen people were killed attempting to hide in the soup. Don't bother me with your stupid questions, alright? Sure. I thought it was code, but apparently it was just very bad sarcasm or something. Have you heard any news about the renegades who staged the terrorist attack? I hear that the radicals from B-27 were involved in the act of terror, although who knows with those dirty hoodlums. Anyway, if there's a problem, it's because someone was bored. Yes. I suppose. Not because anybody got killed or something. So this can be destroyed. Oh! Well, I couldn't use it, so there it is. Hey, can you give me another one? Oh, no. I am not doing that, actually. So, this oh, autosaves. Well, I know what time it is. I haven't looked at... Oh. Slot 4. Yeah, it's sorted by, what's the, by date. So yeah, I'll not destroy that. I will be right back. That's what I will. And there we go. Fixed. Speaking of which, I need to save. How do I save, actually? This game doesn't have autosave, does it? It's only through here. Well, I guess I could check. Let's look at our controls here. Interesting. There's no autosave in this, or quick save in this game. Maybe it's meant to be like in Dark Souls or something, except apparently we can save on the slots, or I don't know. Anyway, we're good. Moving on. So I have my dumbbells back, by the way. That's what I did. Also some of this. I have a lot of those. That's nice. Hey, that's Captain Rebel. Oh, I've been looking all over for you. We have a pretty picture. Yes, we do. Why is it in black and white? I wouldn't know. We got comics. Okay. Thank you. What is this? I can't disassemble. The 98th issue of the Adventures of Furry Nose. Furry Nose's own brother has turned evil and is preparing a trap for our hero. Will Furry Nose manage to escape alive or unharmed? Read on and find out. That's a terrible hook right there. That fridge is amazing. Looks like a fridge my grandmother used to have, except without the... It didn't have the sort of bead, not beads, whatever, the little... these stripes didn't have that. Everything else was the same. The captain looks you up and down as you salute. At ease, soldier. Let's not waste time on formalities. I've already read your personal case file. What do people normally say in such cases? Ah, yeah. Welcome to the Ordnance Military Post D101/23. This place is more often referred to as the Vulture's Nest, though. I'll start my presentation by humbly introducing myself. Captain Derek Rebel, commander of the 52nd Operational Company. You've been drafted just in time. We've been a real mess for 2 weeks now. The sector has been a powder keg since the state of emergency was imposed. I'm guessing you've already figured out what we're going to do here in the near future. In broad terms, Captain? Allow me to explain. The committee imposed a state of emergency after the turmoil in Urb. The locals are rather troubled, where there are no military posts. Crowds of street urchins have begun to gather, tearing down everything in their way. Street urchins? Are we gonna kill the street urchins? Committee? That's the getters, right? I thought that The rebel interrupts you mid-sentence with a calm gesture. He continues to talk about after a short pause. Our current objective is to facilitate the committee's search for revolutionaries and to ensure safety within the sector. He's quoting there. Your personal objective is to follow orders in full obedience. And that's not an objective. That is an order. It's different, because it's like... It's not, I don't know if the order is the... It's like it's modus operandi, sort of. That. Anyway, and at the same time to learn how to use your own brains in my absence. Sometimes these may be hard to combine, but you'll have to learn to do it. Do I make myself clear? Not really, Captain. In any case, experience... My god. Experience will quickly set things right. A few words about your living arrangements. You'll be provided with a bed, a locker, and a set of personal belongings. You may now have 3 minutes to chat with me on friendly footing. This means that you can ask me questions without adding my rank after every word. This is an order. Rebel... That's not an order, that's an information. This means this is not an order. Rebel's eyes look at as though he's smiling warmly. But he's not. Okay, so the rank after... So tell Captain, me, Captain about Captain, the Captain, situation Captain? That doesn't make sense. Tell me about the situation now. What do you want to know? The committee. I didn't know the Black Cloaks ever ventured outside Urb. I am less than thrilled myself that we'll have to deal with them again. They did come out of their hole to get their uniforms dirty, so to speak, though so far all they do is give us orders and take smoke breaks. Do they even have the authority to give orders within the near range? Yeah, that's right, Paul. Officially, the Ordinate runs things here, or to be more precise, the Tyrang division. But HQ has issued an order to obey the committee, so I guess we'll support and contribute. What do they do here? Officially, they're searching for renegades. However, their real goals remain a mystery. What do you think of the committee? Well, now the committee is supported by the common masses as well as the council. It's possible that the work their propaganda unit does is not as evident in the near range, but more and more followers of the new doctrine have started to appear in Urb. There are two main points in the new doctrine. The committee's ideologists have prepared an economic reform agenda. They plan to eliminate the permanent deficit of food and other resources. Well, that sounds good. Furthermore, the new doctrine states that order must be brought to the new range. I must say they have taken the liberty to suggest the harshest methods to accomplish this. The problem is that the guys in the Ordinate prefer to ignore the situation at hand. The Ordinate has long since turned into a clumsy machine with archaic traditions. If it carries on like this, the new order will be established in Urb quite soon. Well, I have some questions. A lot of questions, because they didn't actually say too much about what all the order... What is it to establish order? The people have traffic lights. Is that what it is? Who are these renegades? They oppose the regime. There are a lot of dissatisfied people in the near range, and now they are being hunted down. Tell me about Reservation D106. This is the biggest settlement in the sector and in the entire near range, I suppose. There are about 8,000 inhabitants in the D106. The majority of them work at the water purifying station and maintain the infrastructure. The rest are settlers and prospectors who will say anything to avoid taking responsibility for the work they do. The reservation was quite a peaceful place up until recently. Do you mean a state of emergency recently? No, not only that. A local clan called the Sons of Morak has been maintaining strict order and kept any unrest at bay. These days, though, there's a bit of a commotion stirring. The Moraks now have disciplined, ambitious, hooded competitors. The state of emergency is only making the situation worse. Everybody's is a nervous wreck right now. What do you mean clan? Some kind of gang? Yeah. He meant clan. The clans are communities that engage in trade with Urb and the reservations. Friendly communities whose members happen to be armed to the teeth and provide a full range of services. Drugs, smuggling, slave trafficking, prostitution, etc. But Urb confers to cooperate with them. Better them than total anarchy. Is it better? Because they'll smuggle... Well, I guess they're... What? Wait a minute. Let's read it again. The clans are communities that engage in trade in the Urb and the reservations. Okay, friendly communities whose they're slave traders, so they're friendly, I suppose, not to the slaves. whose members happen to be armed to the teeth and provide a full range of services. What is smuggling? What do you mean smuggling? That's just trading, right? Or is it, I suppose it's just a token sentence. Oh, they do mean things that you wouldn't like, but you're not, you know, when I say you wouldn't like, I'm talking to the player right now, but because I can't, I'm just saying things that are illegal in the real world, for the most part, because drugs and prostitution and smuggling is smuggling is an interesting word because it's inherently illegal. It is possible to be impossible to smuggle things if there are no restrictions. You just trade. But yeah. Anyway, Herb prefers to, yeah, okay, whatever. What does maintaining order mean? Oh, that's good. That's a good question right there. Herb won't ever manage to maintain control over the near range without cooperation with the clans. A new breed of people have, so they're basically like the police, except a little bit more, okay, that's fine. A new breed of people has evolved here over hundreds of years of existence in a confined space and in constant fear. Dirty, anxious people with a desperate desire to live. Without some friendly control, this loose cannon might fire at any given time. Have evolved. I wonder what that is. Are you mutants? Is that what it is? Hooded competitors? As far as I know, it's some sort of cult. They have it all. Strange outfits, amulets, wild excitement at the sight of their leader. They don't, because who doesn't want wild excitement at the sight of their leader? They don't cause much trouble normally, but I'm afraid this won't last, especially since these windbags really know what they're doing. I'm told that even the ordnance staff shows up at sermons. Really? That's interesting. Tell me about the Reservation D-106. This is the biggest settlement in the sector, and in the entire... No, he says that again. How do things work at the nest? Outpost lowercase D-101/23 is one of the garrisons that ensures the safety of reservation capital D-106. I doubt you'll manage to find anything interesting in these digits. Sure. What happened in Lim? Good question. The official version states that a terrorist attack took place in the command hub. To quote Tector Verger, despite system duplicates, the explosive device has damaged the network that links all the Alta modules in Lim. Don't ask me how all the stuff works over there. The overload resulted in the deaths of several hundred people, and the folks in the 3 lower segments started to show signs of life, so to speak. Rather troubling signs, though, I must say. Oh, how did it all end? The Ministry of Health declares that the majority of survivors adapt successfully. They show video of stories about big pink-cheeked fellows where those big pink cheeks assert that they're doing well. But rumor has it that no one from either of these 3 segments has ever regained consciousness. Ah. Interesting. How many people have been injured, according to the official version? They announced that there were 4,000 injured. 4 regiments, just think. No, 4 regiments, he says. Just think. Assign them a brigadier general, and you're good to go. Funny jokes. Very funny jokes. What are the results of the investigation? There were several versions in the course of the investigation, but most of them were discarded once they examined the evidence. It has since been confirmed that the incident in Lim was a terrorist attack initiated by some rebel group. Okay, well, I'm waiting for further orders. Rebel raises a perplexed eyebrow and scoffs. Well then, looks like someone's been trained well. Okay, sure. Although I guess that'll save us some time. As for orders, well, there's no shortage of those. Plenty of work, not enough people to do it. I've got a mission for you. Zone B10. But as requested reinforcements. A crowd of getters has gathered around the outpost demanding that delivery of food supplies be resumed. Lieutenant Yarva requests immediate support from the neighboring garrisons. She's an experienced commander, which is why I'm letting you go with a clear conscience. I'm about to send you the coordinates to block post B10/2. Go there, report to Lieutenant Yarva. Affirmative, Captain. Resonance 2. That's a book. Ikedori Resonance Volume 2. Collection of essays written in 4145 before Exodus. So that would be the... Oh, we can read. Ooh. Let's do this. In the contemporary political history, we can easily differentiate 2 tendencies that are true for all humans, and they are the polar opposites of each other. One of them aspires to redevelop the state beginning itself. That's one sentence. To strengthen comprehensive dependency of personality from the state. or more precisely, thank you very much, from the authority which holds the state apparatus in its hands, the party, the army, and the government. What is the difference between the party and the government? And also, why is not the army part of the government as well, in a situation like this? Or part of the, well, it's definitely part of the state, but I can't understand. One of them aspires to redevelop the state. I think the commas might be out of place. To strengthen comprehensive dependency of personality from the state. Dependency from? That's dependency on. Another stream of, I think, another stream of phenomena is the humanistic scream. No, this is just a jumbled words. I'm not. I gained experience though, and I like it. Yeah, I don't. It's not. No. Just no. I'm not sure if they didn't pay as much attention to the translation there, or whatever is going on there, or if I'm probably not smart enough to understand what that is. I have read some philosophy books. They are, well, some of them are extremely hard to read. Others are not as much. The really important ones tend to be, hi, Yin. I'm sorry. Am I not welcome? Does she have... Are those goggles or are those cybernetic eyes? Because I want cybernetic eyes. Let's look at this pretty picture over here. It's a picture. Apparently pressing escape goes to the menu. Hi. A pretty blonde. Okay. Is she? Sure. I guess she's in a state of undress, so she's immediately pretty. That's how it works. Smiling in your general direction. Also farting. Are you looking for someone? She says. Yeah, I am, but I don't know. I need to look at the journal. Do you always ask permission before asking a question? I do. It's weird. Do you know what's going on beyond the near range? How would I know? You didn't ask a deformant. I hope you didn't think I look like a deformant. Which angle suits me more? Would I look better with red eyes and missing half my teeth? Through the sight. I don't... Is she... Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Sure. Something tells me you know where we can have some fun around here. It's the fact that she's in her pants. I might, she says. For example, I adore Kravaya. It's a hand-to-hand martial art that comes from the junkyard. Oh, I like the sound of that. Go to the rusty arena. You won't regret it. I love watching powerful, ferocious guys beat the crap out of each other. Yeah, I realize it doesn't make me sound very sane. Well, you were... Don't worry, lady. You were already pretty insane before with the lines. And also I am always. But I know that because I... Yeah, it's fine. Don't tell the captain. Keep it between you and me. Okay, we'll talk later. I think. Maybe not. Probably not. Anyway, we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG. And this has been Insomnia. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.